my fellow book addicts, Megan here, and time for my August TBR. So I'm gonna liken this video up because when I tried filming this the other day, for some reason half the video didn't record. I don't know why. So I'm gonna be refilming now, and yeah, let's do this. So last month I had a really productive reading month. I managed to read like 16, 17 books. Holy crap. And I really doubt I'm going to be able to reach quite that high a goal this month, especially since I'm going back to school at the end of the month. And this coming weekend, I'm going to Otakon in Baltimore, Maryland. For those of you who don't know, Otakon is this huge anime convention on the East Coast of the United States. And this is the first year me and my friends are getting to go. And I personally have been wanting to go to this ever since I started going to conventions back in like 2006 or 7, I think. So I'm not going to get a lot of reading done this week because I'm going to be busy trying to help get last minute costume stuff ready, packing, doing any cleaning I need to do around here before I go away for the weekend, and then actually going to the convention itself. So I'm going to be pretty busy. But since I want to give myself plenty of options for things to read, my TBR is going to be a little long. So, let's get to it, shall we? I don't have the first book I want to read with me, because it has not been released yet, but I want to read Opposition by Jennifer Armentrout this month, and it is book 5 in the Lux series. As for the rest of the month, it's going to be a bit of a catch-up month for me, because I want to try and wrap up some of the series that I am currently reading, and the first one being... So I've already started the first book in this series. It's a reread for me. All these are rereads for me. But since the book reviews I had for them somehow got messed up, I'm going to be refilming them. And to do that, I want to refresh memory. So that includes rereading the whole series. And that is the Iron Fae series by Julie Kagawa. I don't have the Iron King on me currently. It's hiding away somewhere in my piles of crap. But the remaining books in that series are The Iron Daughter, The Iron Queen, and The Iron Knight. And, for the sake of things, I also want to read the spin-off series, The Call of the Forgotten, which include The Lost Prince and The Iron Trader. And hopefully, I don't dissolve into a mess of feels after reading this again. And I also want to finish The Woman of the Otherworld series by Kelly Armstrong. I only have 2 books left in that series, and they are Spellbound and 13. The next 2 books are part of a larger series. I read the first one during Tubathon, and I doubt I'm going to be able to finish the whole series this month, but I want to get through at least the next 2 books in the series, and that is Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And the next 2 books, for those of you who may not know, are The Sea of Monsters and Titan's Curse. Preferably, I would like to get more than these 2 books done in this month, but I gotta be realistic, and I doubt that's gonna happen, so I'll be happy if I get these 2 done. The next 2 books are in the same situation as the Percy Jackson books. I managed to read the first book earlier in the month, and I want to get through at least the next 2 books by the end of this month, and like Percy Jackson, if I get through more, awesome. But I will also just settle for these 2. They are books 2 and 3 in the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson, and those books are School's Out Forever and Saving the World in Other Extreme Sports. This next book has been on my TBR for a while now, and I just haven't had the motivation to pick it up and read it. I don't know why, but just every other book on my list, it has been more appealing than this one to me as of late. But I want to get it done. I really do. So I'm going to try and get it done this month. And that is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. These next 2 books are part of a series that I feel every other booktuber out there has read. And I read it too, but I was in a rush and had all sorts of other things going on, so I didn't get a chance to do reviews for them. And figure why not reread them, especially since book 3 is coming out in the beginning of September. And those 2 books are Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. So, despite having all those books on my TBR, I decided I wanted to pick one from my TBR jar, and that book was Half Bad by Sally Green. So that is quite a big TBR. I'll be happy even if I can get through half of those books this month. But we'll see where I go. Keep on reading, my fellow book addicts. Keep reading.